It's your girl, XXPOSED, just bringing you a little bit of info from my 600-pound life. What these stars for my 600-pound life look like today. Plenty of reality shows. Plenty of reality shows feature dramatic transformations, but few chronicle the intense metamorphoses that are documented on the popular TLC program My 600-Pound Life. Since its inception in 2012, dozens of men and women have had their lives changed thanks to the intervention of Dr. Yunan Nowzaradan, based in Houston, Texas. Nowzaradan performs weight loss surgery on patients who oftentimes are desperate to improve their quality of life before it's too late. And while the journey is never easy for these people, it's worth it to be able to reclaim their lives and accomplish goals they had previously given up on. Some of these brave souls have gone on to become social media stars in addition to their reality television fame that gives us additional access to their lives, allowing us to keep up on what happens, even after their follow-up segments have aired. So without further ado, here's the skinny on some of the most popular stars from My 600-Pound Life. You won't believe how amazing they look today. Now, this was done in 2018, so this is an update of where they're at as of 2018. I can't find anything any newer that's been put out recently. I will be looking on their social medias and putting another video out as well. Melissa Morris achieved her lifelong dream after My 600-Pound Life. The OG of My 600-Pound Life, Melissa Morris, was the very first person featured in the show. These days, she is in a much different place. While an episode of My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now, revealed that Morris' weight has fluctuated over the years, you can see on her Instagram page that she's living her best life every day. If you're familiar with Morris's journey, you know having children was something that she desperately wanted. Same with me. I can't have kids, sadly. Well, I've been told my percentage is very, very low. Despite her unlikely odds, a doctor once told her she only had a 2% chance of getting pregnant. Sounds very familiar. According to her TLC interview, Morris became a mom to Alan on May 1st, 2010. Today she's a mom 3 times over, according to the post on her Instagram page. You go, girl. On top of her motherhood duties, which definitely keep her busy, Morris also speaks publicly about her journey. She's also been active in Weight Watchers for several years now. Additionally, she's been going to concerts, enjoying her time at the beach, catching baseball games, and reading books. There's no slowing her down. Aw, that's cool. My 600-pound life star, Zaylin? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Zaylin Whitworth found a man worthy of her love. Season 2 of My 600-Pound Life opened with Zaylin Whitworth's story, which famously included her manipulative and unsupportive husband who's prioritized his fetish over Whitworth's literal life. That is so sad. There's some people out there that really want to be with somebody who's overweight and push them to get bigger and bigger, even if that means death. Fortunately for her, the couple finally got a divorce, which she confirmed in a follow-up segment. They still share joint custody of their daughter, but the romance is long since over. In the segment, Whitworth also candid about her emotional state. She admitted that she struggled with loneliness and depression, as well as her cravings for sweets following the divorce. In spite of those challenges, however, she decided that she wants to press forward and finally get skin removal surgery. She also expressed a desire to be more active and start dating, certainly worthy ambitions. And it paid off. From the looks of it, Whitworth found someone special. Check it out. Check out this adorable photo she posted on Facebook of her making goo-goo eyes at a new man. Good for you, girl. Additionally, you can see just how her daughter Hannah has grown up to be Mama's mini-me in this photo. Looks like everything going swimmingly for Whitworth now. My 600-Pound Life, Paula Jones is now a confident selfie queen and outspoken advocate. Paula Jones, who had an especially emotional episode on Season 2 of My 600-Pound Life, is living the dream of a long-term weight loss success that these days, for one, you can tell just by looking at pictures of Jones on her Instagram and Facebook pages that she's in a great place, especially when you can consider where she started. She's not afraid to pose in a swimsuit or post selfies with her arms bared, which shows that she knows she's cute, but Jones also keeps herself accountable, admitting that when she has to stick to her diet and work out on a regular. And while she's faced health issues like kidney stones, that hasn't stopped her from staying the course of her weight loss journey. These days, Jones speaks publicly at weight loss events. She's also outspoken about the obesity epidemic, which has claimed the lives of some of her friends and loved ones. It is so senseless since it is preventable. She shared a post and it just isn't easy. Indeed, it isn't. But Joan sure is a role model. Following my 600-pound life, Amber Rashidi became a full-blown social media star. Look at her. All of the stars who have come out of my 600-pound life, Amber Rashidi is the emerging Instagram queen among them. She updates her account regularly, showing off her makeup skills and super cute hairstyles and her new outfits. She even rocks the notorious Instagram brow flashy pretty flawlessly. Way to go, girl. Almost done here, guys. We just got like a couple more paragraphs. Although Rashidi is a social media star now, she has no plans to appear in a follow-up episode, citing some pretty serious beef with the production crew as the reason. The experience was even disorganized and jarring, and there's not a whole lot I can say using my grown-up tact. She revealed in the interview with Starcasm, they ran late reshoot, difficult to replicate scenes, and really sort of acted like bullies. She said they also didn't respect her boundaries and tried to push her to do things she didn't want to do. But Rashidi also shared that she continues to take care of herself and work out regularly, other than having to recover from Hurricane Harvey, which she posted about on her Facebook page. It sounds like all's well in her world. That's sad she had to deal with Hurricane Harvey, though. Joe Wexler got his happily ever after my 600-pound life. On season 3 of my 600-pound life, viewers were introduced to Joe Wexler, who weighed in initially at nearly 800 pounds. Fortunately, Wexler was able to get help from Dr. Nazardin. I'm saying that wrong, I know I am. I'm not really too familiar with the show, but I am starting to watch some of it, and it's very interesting to me because I grew up with a mother who was obese and has lost a significant amount of weight. It comes with personality changes. It comes with all kinds of changes. Dr. Nazardin, who performed gastric bypass surgery on him after he lost 140 pounds on his own. Impressive. It was really tough. One of the hardest things I ever did. He said the experience in an episode of my 600-pound life. Where are they now? After that, Wexler accomplished milestones like driving, getting skin removal surgery, and losing 500 pounds. But the best was yet to come for Wexler. In his follow-up segment, he also revealed that he had met a woman named Sarah and that they were dating. Sarah also had a daughter. Things got serious quickly and the couple got married. Just try not to cry when they exchanged their vows. The Wexlers celebrating their 2-year wedding anniversary in August 2018, according to their Facebook account. Joe is also working hard in the IT sector and taking online courses with big ambitions for the future. Aww. Laura Perez found a wonderful new love who supports her ambitions after my 600-pound life. That's a big transformation there. Laura Perez has experienced a lot of changes since her episode of My 600-Pound Life. However, some of those changes weren't very positive. In an episode of My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now?, Perez opened up about the difficulties that she and her husband, Joey, were facing as a couple, including eviction. But there were deeper issues at play as well. I want to keep becoming more independent and get a job and have a career, she revealed, but Joey didn't want her to do that. When she told him about her beauty school ambitions, he got really upset. Clearly he didn't support her dreams and just wanted her to stay home dependent on him. Rather than feeling trapped, Perez stopped by the beauty school anyway during the episode, and according to a since deleted post on her Facebook page, she's remarried to a new man. She gushed about it in a comment on a previous post, which has since been deleted, saying that she moved on from a relationship that damaged her, and the new beau, thank God he is great, hardworking, loving, caring man that puts me first, she wrote. I'm blessed to have him. Congrats, girl. My 600-pound life star Charity Pierce faced setbacks but never gave up. That's a big, big transformation. Towards the end of season 3, my 600-pound life viewers met Charity Pierce. At her largest, she clocked in at almost 800 pounds, one of the bigger individuals to appear on the show at that time. Fortunately, Pierce was able to help herself thanks to intervention of Dr. Nazardin. She underwent weight loss surgery and lost over 400 pounds, according to an episode of My 600 Pound Life, Where Are They Now? She also had several skin surgeries, including the removal of 57-pound fatty tumor and a 38-pound of tissue from her abdomen. She doesn't look like the same person at all. Pierce isn't alone in her journey anymore either. Her daughter also struggles with her weight, which is chronicled in the follow-up episode. And while the pair have faced setbacks, they're also working their hardest to get through it together. Aw, mother and daughter doing it together, that's what it's all about. Despite what she and her family are going through, Charity also remains true to the meaning of her name. In the post on her Facebook page, she says she's buying items to donate to the homeless. That's a good way to give back. Yes. Nikki Webster feels exuberantly gleeful as her career and love life thrive post My 600 Pound Life. Nikki Webster was all smiles in an episode of My 600 Pound Life, Where Are They Now? A stark contrast from her episode of My 600 Pound Life. For one, Webster was able to go shopping for a pair of pants for the first time in 10 years. What a huge accomplishment. As she slipped into a pair of blue jeans, you could tell how thrilled she was. I feel womanly and sassy. She gushed, "It takes a lot for me to feel sassy." Go ahead, girl. A new pair of pants isn't the only new thing in Webster's life. Her weight loss has also enabled her to excel at work, something she couldn't do before. I finally really contribute, she said. But the really big news, Webster shared a Facebook post in March of 2018 revealing that she had recently gotten married to Mark, who viewers were introduced to on her follow-up episode. And as she wrote on another post, she's loving life. I've been able to experience a happiness I've never thought possible. It's not that I'm just content, I'm exuberantly gleeful. She shared, what a happy ending. Aw. My 600-pound life star, Brittany Fulfer, credits her husband for being her rock. Look at that big transformation in the pretty puppy. Brittany Fulfer is almost unrecognizable these days compared to how she looked on My 600-Pound Life. Viewers first saw the dramatic change in her first episode of My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now? Then in later follow-up episodes, and even more Svite Fulfer appeared after additional surgery, which renewed energy to reach her goals. Though it was a bumpy ride, but she made it and celebrated it by going to the beach without a shred of shame. Woo, body positivity. Yep. Additionally, Fulfer has amazed Brittany. Additionally, Brittany has been squeezing every drop out of life lately. According to her Facebook page, which appears to have been deleted. For one, she posted that she got to see her favorite band in concert, Third Eye Blind, something that she couldn't have done 2 years ago, she said. She's also been having adventures out and about with her friends, according to another post. Through it all, Fulfer's husband has been by her side, supporting her. I am forever thankful to my husband, she wrote in a Facebook post. He is truly my strength, and without him, I do not know where I would be. Same here with me, girl. If I didn't have Carl, I don't know where I would be. My 600-pound life. Mila Clark is 600 pounds lighter. What a journey it's been for Mila Clark. I love the name Mila. Just saying. Who weighed in at a whopping 751 pounds in her season 4 episode of My 600-Pound Life. In addition to that, she was confined to her bed and relied on her children to tend to her most basic hygiene. To top it off, she hadn't left her home in 2 years and couldn't stand on her own 2 feet. Fortunately, Clark was able to get to the help she desperately needed. By the end of her episode, she was approved for weight loss surgery and having shed 150 pounds and made the effort to stand up. But that was just the beginning, as she continued to steadily make some serious dramatic progress. After multiple skin surgeries and double knee replacement, Clark hit the 152-pound mark, according to her follow-up episode. That's a 600-pound difference and record breaker for the show. Wow. You can keep up with Clark on her Instagram page where she promotes her healthy habits and shares her loving love of walking. Sometimes she couldn't do something she couldn't do for many years. What an accomplishment. My 600 pound life star, Ashley Dunn Bratcher, is the mom she always wanted to be. Now, this is actually one person. I did start watching some episodes last night, and I was able to catch her episode. And I'm so happy to see that she is doing well. When viewers first met Ashley Dunn Bratcher in her season 4 episode of My 600 Pound Life, she relied on her young son Patrick to help her get things done around the house, like laundry and cooking. That was something she was deeply ashamed of and felt like she should be the one caring for him and not vice versa. But at 725 pounds, she was limited in her mobility. Not content with her life, Bratcher made the brave decision to conquer her eating habits and get weight loss surgery. By the time her second follow-up episode rolled around, Bratcher celebrated a total weight loss of 350 pounds, nearly half of her entire body weight. With that loss came newfound freedom, too, which gave Patrick his childhood back. Now Bratcher is the wife and mother she always wanted to be to Patrick. Aww. Unlike many of the partnerships in My 600 Pound Life, Bratcher and her husband didn't break up when she decided to change her life, rather than celebrate their 10-year wedding anniversary in 2019. According to her post on her Facebook page, congrats, you two. My 600 Pound Life, Shay Glory is living her best life with arguably the most life-changing transformation. Shay Season 3 transformation on My 600 Pound Life is arguably one of the most dramatic of them all, and for more than one reason. First, at the end of her debut episode, she had lost a total of 119 pounds, enough to bring her to under the 500-pound mark. Then, by the end of her first follow-up episode, she was down to 379, showing continued and consistent success on her weight loss journey. But during that episode, she also dropped another bomb. Glory came out as transgender and began to live her life as a woman. Congrats, Shay. Oh, wow, I did not know this. Congrats. In Glory's most recent follow-up episode, viewers learned that she was ready for skin removal surgery. Additionally, Glory is getting closer to her 180-pound goal, and at which point she will qualify for gender confirmation surgery. And as if that wasn't enough amazing news, Glory announced in an Instagram post that she's engaged to her boyfriend, Patrick, and in 2020 she revealed she'd gotten married. Oh, so this is doing some past 2018. It was made in 2018, I don't know. She had gotten married, given where Glory stated, "It's absolutely incredible to see how far she's come. It's no wonder," she said, "that she'd never been happier." Aw. Okay, so in the beginning of this, it says it was done in 2018, but it's talking about 2020, so this has to be recent. I misspoke in the beginning, my bad. Betty Jo Elmore continues to thrive with a growing family since My 600 Pound Life. When Betty Jo Elmore began her weight loss journey of Season 3 of My 600 Pound Life, she wasn't in good shape as she weighed 654 pounds. But thanks to her commitment and hard work, she's a long way from where she was during those dark times, despite the many obstacles that she had to overcome. Mainly in Elmore's follow-up episode, she found out that she had a growth at her base of her spine, and while that's usually not too much of an issue as it can be removed surgically, that wasn't an option for Elmore because she was pregnant. Knowing that surgery would put her baby at risk, Elmore opted to risk the paralysis and the growth could cause her. Oh, wow. By her second follow-up episode, Elmore was on bed rest due to her high-risk pregnancy. But fortunately, everything turned out well as she and her husband, Josh, welcomed a bouncing baby boy in August of 2016. And according to the post on her Facebook page, which she seldom updates, she went back to back to working on weight loss a major goal in April 2017. Good luck, Betty Jo. My 600-Pound Life. June McCamey married the woman of her dreams. Viewers of My 600-Pound Life first met June McCamey during season 4 when she was deep in the throes of grief over losing her son Mac to gun violence. Despite the enormous pain of that loss, which is what compelled her to overeat enough to weigh 590 pounds, McCamey managed to get her eating habits under control with the help of Dr. Nazaruddin. Tragically, in her follow-up episode, McCamey was once again grieving, this time over losing her son Kenneth, which honestly just sounds too horrible for words. But even in the face of so much pain, McCamey managed to lose enough weight to qualify for her first skin removal surgery, though she often pushed back against doctors' orders. Fortunately, not all sadness in McCamey's world, as she made incredible progress on her weight loss journey and loves her body enough to show it off to the world with pride. Additionally, she got married to the woman of her dreams in 2019, according to the post on her Facebook page, which appears to have since been deleted. We wish you all the happiness in the world, June. My 600-Pound Life star Nicole Lewis put in the hard work and reaped the rewards. Okay, it's early for me, guys. All of the stories featured in My 600-Pound Life involve hardship in some form, but Nicole Lewis really had to overcome some harrowing traumas, but pains from the past didn't stop the mom and juggalette from putting in the hard work to lose weight and improve her quality of life. In the episode of My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now?, viewers learned that Lewis had lost even more weight, bringing her total loss to 326 pounds as of the airing. She also got approved for her first skin removal surgery. That's a serious accomplishment. These days, she's doing better than ever. According to her Facebook page, which appears to have since been deleted, she celebrated 5 years with her love Charlie in March of 2018, and according to a video she posted of them both at the gym, she revealed, "Charlie is my everything." Sounds like they are taking good care of each other. She also announced in July of 2018 post that she got a job she really wanted. Things are definitely looking up for her after lots of hard work. My 600-Pound Life star Silas Givens is less than half the man he used to be. All of the stars on season 7 of My 600-Pound Life, Silas Given had a story that ended on a super high note. After enduring a serious, lonely childhood and stunning transition into adolescence, Given really didn't have a lot going on for him. Lonely and emotionally troubled, Given turned to food for comfort and the tune of a peak weight of 729 pounds. Clearly, he needed a big change in his life. He was going to make it. Fortunately for Given, he had the support of his girlfriend Jessica and her children, as well as the intervention of Dr. Now. By the end of this episode, he had lost a staggering 388 pounds, more than half of his entire body weight. Finally, things were starting to look up for Given and his family. By the looks of it, Given is still continuing to make progress despite having a rather hectic life. Based on the photos on his Facebook page, it looks like he's slimmed down even from April of 2019. If the photograph he used for GoFundMe is any indication, congrats on losing the weight, Silas. Destiny Lashere's transformation since My 600-Pound Life is nothing short of jaw-dropping. Look at her. She confident. What a girl it's been for Destiny Lashere. One season 7 star of My 600-Pound Life. After being assigned male at birth and dealing with a tumultuous upbringing in the foster care system, Lashere found herself incredibly depressed. Then, after coming out as a transgender woman, I wouldn't have known just by looking at all. Following coming out as a gay man, Lashere faced additional isolations and was severely traumatized by the untimely death of her brother. By the time her episode premiered, Lashere was 669 pounds and was fully aware that she was running out of time. Fortunately, Lashere was able to return to turn it all around thanks to weight loss surgery and effective mental health care. So when the cameras finally stopped rolling, Lachey had dropped 229 pounds, meaning she weighed 440 pounds, and was clearly working the program. Fast forward to today, and prepare to have your jaw drop when you see how much progress Lachey has made. She's not afraid to strut it on social media, either on her Facebook or her Instagram page. Perhaps the best news is that Lachey qualified for skin removal surgery of her abdomen. She is loving her life more than ever. My 600-pound life, David Bolton, has kept off the weight, and he got engaged. When David Bolton began the weight loss journey with Dr. Now, he weighed in at 747 pounds and was unable to work or do much for himself. Unfortunately, the seasoned star was able to turn it all around and lose a whopping amount of weight, finishing his weight at 420 pounds. Later, fans of Bolton learned that he had slimmed down even more, thanks to family members who said in a Facebook comment that my 600-pound life star was 295 pounds, as reported by Sarcasm. Wow. In addition to a seriously impressive weight loss, Bolton celebrated another milestone when he and his longtime girlfriend announced that they were getting married. According to the post on his Facebook page, a wave can start with a single ripple, and my ripple was Carrie, the love of my life, my future, my soul, he wrote on Facebook via Sarcasm. Congrats, you two. In other words, Bolton was second cast member of my 600-pound life to file suit against Megalomedia, accusing the production company of a variety of ills, according to Sarcasm. Oh, Justin McSwain looks like an entirely new person since his days on my 600-pound life. Looks like two totally different people. South Carolina native Justin McSwain was 688 pounds when he decided to turn his life around and get weight loss surgery. Perhaps one of the most compliant patients to appear on my 600-pound life, he responded to Dr. Now's program, and he managed to lose half of his body weight by the end of his season 7 show. McSwain closed out his episode by getting matching tattoos with his father to commemorate his journey. McSwain's healthy efforts were far from over, though he nearly unrecognizable in photos on his Facebook page. While he hasn't publicly said how much weight he's dropped, it's clear that McSwain continues to put in the work and that he's looking super fit and happier than ever. He spends his time palling around with his dog, traveling to places like New Orleans for vacation, attending conferences about being a bariatric athlete, and getting inked with my fellow 600-pound life alumni. According to his Facebook profile, McSwain has moved back to South Carolina, where he works as a graphic designer. Wow. My 600-pound life star, Tiffany Barker, looks amazing and has celebrated a huge personal milestone. She looks beautiful. Tiffany Barker made the decision to get healthy after her size made it possible for her to work, and therefore she was relying on her boyfriend for care and support. At about 673 pounds, she had a lot to overcome, which wasn't made any easier by the unhealthy habits that her boyfriend continued having at home. But Barker managed to prevail, ending her episode over 250 pounds lighter than where she started. Barker continued her progress even after the camera stopped rolling, and not just with weight loss. According to the poster on her Instagram page, Barker was able to celebrate accomplishing yet another personal goal. Today, I got sent home early from work for hitting overtime. She shared in the accompanying video, "Never thought I'd be able to do that physically and still be able to function. Well done, Tiffany." Barker has also broken up with her boyfriend, which she shared in a comment in another Instagram post. Alright, guys, so that's where some of the my 600-pound life stars are at this point. I just wanted to give an update on them. I'm going to start covering the show, so make sure you guys subscribe, thumbs up, let me know what you think in the comments. Any ideas that you guys may have or anything you specifically want to hear about, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye!